All right, good morning. And it is another good morning. Had a fairly decent night's sleep last night. Pretty fair. And I've already went and did some food shopping today because I need to pick up a few extra things to make curry chicken tonight. And I am looking forward to that. I have just made myself a nice big breakfast. Well, it's not really big. A couple over medium eggs on dry 9-grain toast and tomato slices. That's gonna be good. No butter, no salt. So today it is the 6th of January and we are under a winter storm warning. If you saw the video, The Day in the Life, right before this, you saw I was driving in the rain this morning to especially coming back from the store at some 4 o'clock in the morning, and we have a winter storm here, and the temperature has now, I just noticed the thermometer over there, perhaps you can see the flashing light over there on the table, the freeze warning. It's down to 37. It did jump up to 39 during that first rainstorm, and I don't know what's going on outside right now, but it's might be snowing out there for all I know, but I want to get to eat my breakfast. Then I'm going to go on a walk. That's the plan. You see my rain jacket. I got my rain jacket out. I bought that in 1999 at the coast. I went over there on a vacation in February, and a big, huge storm blew in, and there were gigantic waves and everything, but I have no footage of any of that. And I really wanted to go out there on the beach and walk around in the wind and waves, and not in the waves, but in the wind and storm, and it was something. So I had bought an entire rain outfit. And the only thing I got left is a jacket. I don't know what happened to the pants. But it is, I'm going to wear it, I guess. I already tried it on, and for some reason over the past 24 years, 25 years, it has shrunk up. It doesn't fit quite as well, if you know what I mean. So anyway, let's get on to some Bonanza because I'm hungry and I want to eat. We are going to be watching today Bonanza. This is season 4. It's the first episode of season 4. Well, it might be the second or third, but it's called A Hot Day for a Hanging, and this is an episode that involves Haas pretty much only, of the Cartwright boys, of the Cartwright family. Episode 104. This is a really good one. This is a Haas being accused falsely of a crime. And as you can read by the title, it might have a terrible ending. So let's go ahead and watch this. See what's going on. The star actor is the one that was in the last episode, namely Denver Pyle. He's going to be the guest star, among others.
It's worrying me.
Like this guy that I don't know who that is.
It's worrying me. I prevent my son House from getting here with the cash on time. Got to 5 o'clock.
Tomatoes for breakfast.
Mr. Owner, is there any possibility of extending that deadline?
I told you, Mr. Cartwright. We've already got another offer for that land in cash. Now, I can't risk losing that to extend your option.
I can pick up that option right this second if you'd only accept my bank draft for $12,000. I don't understand you being so stubborn about it.
Look, since the drought set in, we've accepted too many drafts that have turned out to be no good. Like this one here. I've got a whole drawer full of them. I'm sorry, but my clients insist on cash.
Cash.
I'm not sure exactly the town that this is supposed to be taking place in,
It wasn't such a good
but it's
piece
really
of
hot.
land.
But it is, Mr. Cartwright.
That's why it's called A Hot Day for Hanging.
Yes, sir. Sure is a hot.
Over medium eggs and tomatoes instead of potatoes. And there's Haas in his long sleeves, and he's got a campfire going, and it looks pretty hot there. comes our guest star. And as I said, this is none other than Denver Pyle again. We just saw him in Springtime. He's in multiple Bonanza episodes, as well as Gunsmoke and Big Valley, High Chaparral, and all kinds of episodes.
Name's Stedman. I'm the county sheriff.
Sure glad to see you. A little jumpy with that lone rider coming up on me out here.
What do you got to be jumpy about?
Well, I mean, with the drought being what it is, there's quite a few hard cases roaming around.
Yeah.
Sorry about the gun. How about a cup of coffee?
Oh, no.
What's that for?
I'd like to have a look in those saddlebags. Any objection?
I don't think I have much choice, do I, Sheriff?
Move back.
I sure would hate to be sweating like that.
You've got a lot of money here.
I'm delivering it to Scottsburg for my pa. It's a land deal.
You can prove that.
Of course I can.
Suppose you come with me and we do that.
Come where?
Dutchman's Flats, about 8 miles yonder.
Sheriff, look, I gotta be in Scottsburg at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
You'll make it. Unless we stand here all day arguing about it.
Dutchman's Flat and Scottsburg.
What are you gonna charge me with?
I don't know if those are real towns.
I could charge you with building a fire on rangeland. Or something more serious.
Like what?
Like maybe you're part of the gang that held up the bank at Dutchman's Flats and killed the teller. Now you want to get on your horse and let's get this thing over with?
So this would have been 1962. I don't believe I ever saw this episode until much later on as a rerun. I guess even water out of a horse trough is better than nothing.
Town, is it?
It's a hot one, I'll say that.
That was both those guys, especially the one on the left,
Yeah.
is a regular character actor.
Morning, Milt.
Morning, yes. I can't remember it being so hot for so long. Too long. Everything's burnt to a crisp. Yeah, that's good. Jesse. Now, Milt, I know what you're going to say.
I must ask you again. If I can't extend credit, the farmers and ranchers are going to have to move out. And I can't do anything about that unless you give me a loan.
Milt, you know as well as I do that since the robbery, the bank is almost without funds.
Jesse, you just got to do something.
So they had a
You're
robbery,
the banker in this town. People depend on you for help.
and the town
But don't you
lost all
think
its
I know
money.
that?
Well, then why don't you do something? What are you just sitting around for?
And now here comes Haas
Now, wait a minute.
with a whole
I'm getting
bunch of
sick
money.
and tired of you and everybody else in this town blaming me for this robbery. I lost as much, if not more, than anybody. Remember, it was my own son-in-law who was shot and killed. Now, that's all you have on your mind, Milt.
I'm sorry, Jesse. It's just that I've got to say no to all those farmers that come to the store all the time. I told them I'd talk to you.
What they don't understand is there's nothing I can do. If I only had a little more time, I've tried to negotiate a loan from every bank in this territory. But everybody is hit as hard with this drought as we are.
Then I say this town is going to die. Just as sure as that dang sun comes up every morning. How's Marianne?
How do you think she is? Her husband dead?
Good day, Marianne. It's nice to see you about again.
Well, Conley?
I'm sorry, Larson.
This guy here too is also
The bank just turned me down.
been in numerous
Look, I got a house full of kids,
bonanzas.
and I'm not going to let them go hungry.
I can't give you what I haven't got.
Well, a lot of people are really upset.
And I got it right from a feller that talked to a feller who knew the brother of one of the men that was right there.
Marky, there was 2 bears.
You know what he told me? I'll tell you what he told me, son. He told me there was grasshoppers. Millions of them. 50 miles north of here. Just chewing up everything in sight.
All right,
You know
Tip.
what?
Here's my yard.
Them grasshoppers is going to be down on us as sure as shooting.
There ain't no grasshoppers north of here, mister.
Who told you that?
Ain't nobody told us that. We just rode through there yesterday.
I say there's grasshoppers up there, millions of them.
And I say there ain't.
That storekeeper, that no good, tight-wet hypocrite, he won't give anybody any credit.
Well, it's the drought. That's what's the trouble, Ned.
It's that bank robber laid this town low. I tell you, them robbers got all their money.
Yeah, there's nothing being done about him. Sheriff Stedman, he's riding all around the country finding nothing.
You leave the sheriff out of it. Our work foreman is a good man. You only let me wear a gun.
Yeah, I know.
I was in the bank the day it happened. I could have prevented the whole thing.
Yeah, Shooky, it's too hot to go through all that again.
Yeah, but I mean...
I've heard it 900 times in the last few weeks.
Yeah, but I still could have prevented the whole thing.
Uh-oh, what's going on out there?
Fight! I'm coming! Million grasshoppers?
Yeah.
Well, that's a low blow.
Wait a minute. Dang hot to fight about grasshoppers.
Well, you're right. Have a beer.
Wasn't much of a fight.
Better no fight at all.
At least there was a little excitement, huh?
Come on, Ted, let's get this place back together.
So here comes the sheriff leading a prisoner. Or bringing a prisoner in. Everybody's looking around thinking, is this the guy that stole our money?
What you got there, Sheriff?
Not much. Just hold it right there. All right, get down. All right, inside.
Yeah, it must be something. Riding a $50 horse.
Gee, Sure is a big man.
Sure is. Just like the one.
Like when what?
I gotta give the sheriff a hand.
Uh-oh. A misunderstanding
What's
is
going on, Sheriff?
gonna be starting to happen here.
What does
And our
fellow
hoss
do?
is caught right in the
Got him
middle of it.
starting a fire on rangeland. Says his name's Cartwright.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, now, Sheriff, come on, will you?
Woo-wee! Must be 15, 20,000 here.
There's 12.
You think he stole it, Sheriff? That's a pile of money. Think he stole it?
The sheriff knows where I got the money. Look, Sheriff, I gotta be in Scottsburg in 3 hours.
The sheriff's too smart to turn you loose. You might be a bank robber or some such.
Sheriff, look, all you gotta do is send a telegraph to the land office in Scottsburg. My pa will verify my story.
You're awfully fidgety for an honest man.
Shucky,
Yes, sir?
go stable a man's horse. See that it's rubbed down.
Right away, Sheriff.
Hey, Shucky. Who was that the sheriff caught?
Says his name is Cartwright. You know, he had $15,000 in gold in them saddlebags.
15,000 in gold.
Uh-huh.
You think he stole it?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Of course, he said he didn't, but being the sheriff, think he's lying. We're gonna hold him in jail for a while. I got some things to do. See you later.
Yeah.
Now the misunderstanding really gets going. At Hoss's expense.
Barber. Hey, Barber.
Great.
Listen, Stedman's caught himself a good one this time.
You mean that fella he brought in a while ago?
Yeah, he put in $20,000 in gold in his saddlebag.
You know who he is?
Wow.
Well, his name is Cartwright or something like that. Listen, I'll see you later, okay?
Hey. He must be the one. Hey, make yourselves home. I'll be right back.
Now they're just assuming he is the bank robber, and these guys have a whole nother ulterior motive.
Well, you're not in any of these wanted posters.
That ain't too surprising. Sheriff, are you going to send that telegram or not?
All right, 15 minutes. So we will come back at lunchtime, quite probably, and continue this episode on. And now it's going on 8 o'clock, so I could really be going for my walk right now. I don't hear anything coming down the pipes, so I might just anvil out for my walk, take my rain jacket with me, and just go for a nice walk and get some exercise. Try to do it every day, but sometimes it's really easy to say, no, I just don't feel like it today. So when I do feel good and want to do it, I need to go do it. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching.